Before we get started with this mission, there's some things we need to set up to get the most out of the farming side of this mission. You need to go to any safe zone or the town hall wherever you can access your stash. Once you get there, let's open your stash. Okay, now that your stash is open, on the right hand side you have your inventory. You want to scan all the way down till you find ammunition. Once you get down to your ammunition, anything and everything you have in the ammunition category, you need to put that into your stash. So all your ammunition is empty and nothing in your inventory. If we take a look at my stash, you can see all the pistol and rifle ammunition I farmed out of this mission prior, and a lot of it's missing. You can end up with way more than this, where I've got over 5,000 rounds of pistol ammo, and 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, and over 14,000 rounds of rifle ammo. And if you farm this mission completely until your inventory is maxed out, now that it's empty, you can get way beyond what you see I have here. This is going to be a long video, but you're going to have to watch the entire video to see how the mechanics of this works and how everything repeats and how the different areas repeat, as well as how to repeat the entire mission. So let's get started.
Well, if it ain't trouble on two legs.
Kyle!
Yeah?
The beast you chased away. That tunnel leads to the forest. But who's to say it won't find its way back?
Always a possibility.
Yes. Which is why the sheriff would like to have a word with you. She feels we're rather defenseless at the moment.
Gotta go.
Come.
Just watch yourself out there. Kyle, we got a problem. Our backup system is just that. Backup. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to last.
What are you saying?
The plant that powered the town went down about a month ago. We tried contacting the foreman there, but there's no answer.
I sent a squad of rangers to see what was going on, and they never returned. I sent a second squad, and they disappeared too. I asked for volunteers for a third squad, but no one stepped up, and frankly, I can't blame them. So I said I'd go.
And I told her no. If we lose her, we lose our last shred of hope.
Look, I'm no electrician, but maybe I can go check it out and at least see what's going on.
I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to be presumptuous.
But if we can get the power back on, we might just have a chance here.
I'll see what I can do, but no promises.
Thank you, Kyle. People around here are starting to lose faith.
I guess they don't trust that God is watching out for us anymore.
God is watching out for us. He sent us Kyle.
I hope we didn't just send him to his death. Even if Crane makes it there.
Keep going. If I'm wrong, we... won't be anyone.
Okay, here's the part I had you do up front, where I went into my stash to empty all my ammunition and put it in my stash, get it out of my inventory. And actually, I leave a little bit of ammunition here just to use in the mission, but it's not necessary. So now if you look at my inventory, I have a few rounds of pistol ammunition and some rifle ammunition and some SMG. But ideally you don't want any of that there because all those blank blocks we're going to fill 100% with pistol and rifle ammunition. So the more blank blocks you had back there, the more you can gather before your inventory maxes out.
Crane, Castor Woods is crawling with infected. You can't kill them all. Sometimes it's best just to run. It's a losing battle trying to kill every single one.
Thanks for the tip, Sheriff. I was just about to kill them all.
Crane, do you copy?
Read you loud and clear. What's up, Sheriff?
If you get there and the power plant is totally foobar, just walk away. No reason to risk your life for no good reason.
I have a good reason, and if I can get it up and running, I'm gonna expect something in return.
Our respect and admiration?
That's a given. No, I'm gonna expect you to do something for me.
And what might that be?
Haven't figured that out yet, but when I do, I'll let you know.
You get that power plant online, and we will owe you. Big time.
Olivia, it's Kyle. Do you copy?
What's up?
I'm headed to the power plant. The locals asked me to find out why it's down.
You're trying to get yourself in their good graces.
Something like that. If I scratch their back, I'm hoping they'll scratch mine.
You know how to get the power plant up and running? You can't just unplug it and plug it back in again, you know?
Ye of little faith.
Better stay back. There are biters everywhere, and they will tear you to shreds.
Guess that foreman is still alive after all. You the foreman?
Yeah, Lorgo. How the hell did you get in here?
Same way you did.
And now you're as trapped as I am. You stupid, pig-headed idiot.
Trying to help you here, moron.
I'm the moron. Didn't I tell you not to come here?
Well, you couldn't fix it?
Fix it? Fuck that. I'm not going down there. They would tear me apart.
How about I try? We can stay on the radio and you can guide me through.
Guide you through? Ha! Something blew up down there. Half the building is flooded. What kind of idiot are you?
Just the kind of idiot that'll kick your ass if you don't adjust your goddamn attitude.
Fine. You want to go down there? Have at it. It's your funeral.
Love that can-do spirit. So where do I start? How do I get in?
Get on the roof. I'll point you in the right direction.
Keep your radio on. The name's Crane, by the way. Okay, Largo, how do I get in?
You see that other building? There's a busted window.
Let's see if I still got it. I'm getting too old for this shit. So what am I looking for?
The turbines, they're in the main building, but I doubt you can get them going.
Just point me in the right direction. Largo, do you want to explain to me why you have power in your control room, but there's no power down here?
It's the reserve line. There's not enough power to run the whole place. But there's just enough to keep me out of the dark.
Well, I need some light in here, so shut down your power for now.
Shit, fine. But it isn't gonna power everything. The reserve line's only good for emergency lights.
Got it. Shit. Can't reach the turbines, they're all underwater.
Didn't I just tell you that a moment ago?
I'm gonna look for a way to drain the water.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Alright, there's the problem. I need to close off that pipe somehow. That did it. Largo, I cut off the water coming in, but I still need to drain the flooded area. There must be a pump down here, right?
On the ground level, I think. Doubt it's working, though.
Love that optimistic attitude.
Realistic. But hey, if you want to get yourself killed, who am I to stand in your way?
Pump's offline.
What did I tell you? Plant's running on backup, remember? That reserve line only powers a few critical functions.
Can we use that line to power up the pump or not?
Probably not.
Well, since you've been wrong about everything so far, I'm gonna look for a backup circuit.
That's your funeral. What the hell? Backup power went out. You do that?
Yeah, I'm working something out.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Come on, come on. Finally. Now to check below. Largo, the turbines won't stay on.
Turbines need water to keep them running. And along with everything else, the feed pipe is broken.
Well, there must be a way to get water to them.
There's an auxiliary water intake, but that's probably busted too. Told you, you're wasting your time.
You are just a ray of sunshine, you know that? Hey, Largo, I'm seeing a red pipe. Is that the other water intake?
Could be. To tell you the truth, I'm kinda colorblind.
Yeah, I'll use it as a bypass. There's a valve, but it doesn't have a handle.
Maybe it broke off?
Or maybe you want me to come up there and break your head off.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. You need to find a valve wrench. Should be one lying around. Check the rooms nearby.
Got it. Good.
You're not as stupid as you look. Meet me on the first floor. I got something for you.
Got to hand it to you. Don't give up easy.
Well, you sure didn't make it easy.
That's because the Baron shut this plant down for a reason. And he wanted it to stay that way. Yeah, I work for the big man. Did I forget to mention that?
Hands where I can see them!
Baron can't wait to see you again. Move it!
I wouldn't push me if I were you. You don't want to piss me off.
Move!
You're gonna see a really ugly side of me.
Back off.
I gotta get that power back on. Sheriff, the power plant's back up. The Baron's the one who shut it down.
The Baron? Did you find my rangers?
No. The Baron's men probably took him out. And here come more of them. I'm gonna make sure the power stays on.
You should just get out of there.
Not until I finish what I started.
We do not want a war with the Baron.
That war is already coming, whether you want it or not.
Okay, here we go. This is where the farming side starts. When you see clear the power plant of the Baron's soldiers, first thing you want to do is open up your inventory, go to all your weapons, and clean out anything you're not using. Because you're going to gather a bunch of weapons here that you can deconstruct for parts. So you're going to want this all opened up because it's going to keep filling up. Once you clear that out, this is the beginning of the farming. What you want to do is run up these steps, and there's going to be enemies on the other side of those doors. You want to run past these enemies. Do not kill the first enemies you see here. You'll watch me run right past all these guys. There's 3 here. Run right past them, up the steps, come around the corner. Through these doors, you're going to have 2 more enemies. Ignore them. Run around and up the steps. It's very important you don't kill those first enemies. Now, right here's your ammo. Pistol and rifle ammo. Grab those boxes, run up here. You can take these guys out to get them out of your hair. If you loot them and loot their weapons, that's just extra valuables. And there again, these guys that have weapons, you want to pick those weapons up and collect them. You can break them down for gun parts. You'll end up with a ton of gun parts out of this, as well as all of the ammunition. So you can kill all these guys on the roof if you want. You don't have to. But the big thing is you want to empty that first ammo box. And now right here in front of us is another ammo box. Like I said, you don't have to kill those guys. If you want, just grab the ammo and ignore these guys. If you kill them, you can get these weapons to break down, which all adds up to a ton of gun parts and a ton of scraps and other miscellaneous valuables. So if you loot these guys, now you want to grab the second box of ammo, or the second ammo box that has 2 rounds of, or 2 boxes of rifle rounds and 1 box of pistol rounds. After you do that, you can see all the weapons you picked up. You just want to deconstruct these before you go on. Keep your inventory open. Once you deconstruct them, here's the key part. You left those enemies below, still alive. So this mission won't come to an end until you kill all the enemies in this area. And since we left some, we just simply kill ourselves. Now that we died, we're going to restart back at the beginning of this area of clear the power plant of the Baron soldiers. And we're going to restart. Once again, run past all the enemies at the beginning. That's what keeps the mission repeating. Don't kill these first enemies. You got to leave at least one of them alive. It's best just to ignore them all for speed. Come up here, grab your 3 ammo boxes, 2 boxes of rifle rounds, 1 box of pistol round. If you want, kill these guys that have weapons. Grab your ammunition out of the second box. And like I said, if you kill these guys with rifles, you can get gun parts out of this as well, which is a major plus. And loot any of these guys you kill. It's just extra valuables, extra scraps from deconstructing their weapons. And it's extra XP for killing these guys. And you'll see as I keep repeating this, I'll keep leveling up. So by repeating this over and over, you're going to get a ton of XP, you're going to get a ton of gun parts, you're going to get a ton of scraps, you're going to get a bunch of valuables, and the biggest thing is you're going to get a massive ton of pistol ammunition and rifle ammunition. And from this point on, you just keep repeating this over and over and over until you max out your inventory and can't pick up any more pistol or rifle ammunition. So like I said, once you've got everything you want up here off the roof, the guns, weapons, kill any of the guys you want to kill and loot, kill yourself. Apparently I didn't want to die on that Molotov. Oh, there we go. And once again, you die, you restart this section of the mission, and just keep repeating this over and over and over until your inventory is maxed out for pistol and rifle rounds. I'm going to let this run a couple rounds here just to give you the concept. But if you see, I ran into night during this, so I'm getting double XP on every kill. And I keep repeating this all through the night and all through the next day and all through another night, like I said, over and over. This will drag on and take hours until your inventory is completely maxed out with pistol and rifle rounds. You may hit a point near the end where you can only pick up pistol rounds or only pick up rifle rounds. And you can still keep repeating, just picking up the one that's available if your inventory is maxed out with the other. Until you can't pick up either pistol or rifle rounds, then at that point you're pretty much maxed out. You can't farm this anymore for ammunition. Then kill yourself and start all over again. This time, once you're totally maxed out with pistol and rifle rounds, you want to kill every one of the soldiers from the beginning to the end to stop the farming. And every so often you have to clean out your inventory, deconstruct all the weapons you pick up so you can pick up more. Kill yourself and start all over again. I'm only going to run a couple rounds of this, and I'm going to cut the video and just start showing my inventory as I repeat this many times over and over, so you can watch my inventory grow. Because as I keep repeating this, I'm only worried about the ammunition more so than killing all the guys on the roof. Skip these first guys, run up to the roof, grab the ammunition, kill the two guys with rifles so I can at least get the gun parts. The other guys I'm really not concerned about. Grab my ammunition, kill the two guys with rifles, grab the other ammunition, grab the rifles. And there's one more guy here with a rifle. and then kill myself. I'm not worried about killing these other guys. I want the gun parts and the ammunition. You can kill all the guys for the extra loot. It just drags it out a little bit longer. But don't kill these guys at the beginning. Once you decide to complete this repetition over and over, you would kill all the guys, and then the mission will end and the farming ends, and you won't be able to repeat this until you start a new game plus and come back to the mission of the Power Gambit again. And then once in your new game plus, you can do this all over again once you hit the Power Gambit, and reload your inventory and your stash heavily a second time. The same way with New Game Plus 2 and Plus 3, you can only do it in every New Game Plus. Okay, I've cut out many hours and hours of farming this over and over. And once my inventory maxed out, I killed myself, restarted the mission one more time, killed every enemy from the beginning to the end, and finally completed the mission. This is actually the last part of this quest, is this section that we keep repeating over and over. But once your inventory is maxed out, you want to kill yourself, start from the beginning, kill every enemy, and then the mission will pretty much be completed. So at this point, we're going to jump right to completing the mission and move on from there. Okay, so here we are after completing the mission, killing every guy in the building to stop the farming and complete the mission.
The power plant is back online.
You are a man of many talents, Mr. Crane.
The Baron was the one who shut it down. I'm thinking he wants the valley under his thumb. Without any electricity, they'd be at his mercy.
Sounds like something he'd do.
Now I just have to convince the folks at the town hall they can't give in to a bully. Because once you do, there's no end to it.
Kyle, this is Pietro.
Pietro who?
Pietro the handyman at the town hall. You don't know me, but I know you. I've seen you around. I hear you got the power plant back online. Yet the substations still need to be reset. Otherwise, the juice won't get funneled to the devices in the area that help us to hide and survive.
Yeah, okay, I can lend you guys a hand.
Thanks, Kyle. The substation halfway between us and the plant is the most important. It feeds the old town grid.
I got it. I'll call you once I'm there. Pietro, I'm here. Approaching that substation.
Copy that. The inside will be a mess. Fuses, cables, switches. Reset the system by connecting the conduit cable to the master socket.
Master socket. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
What's the word?
You did it, and I'm grateful. But I worry about sending our people out there. And we can't make an enemy of the Baron.
He's already our enemy.
Without power, we might not survive here. But we can't stand against the Baron. He has an army.
But we can. If we can get all the other survivors in the valley to stand with us.
And how are we going to do that? Everyone is just fighting to survive.
I'm with Florence on this one, Crane. Open war with the Baron would be suicide.
So we take our time, gather allies, keep an eye on what he's doing, learn what we can, get intel on him.
I like that idea.
I'm not so sure, Jacob. We should focus on rebuilding this place, especially now that the power's back on.
Why can't we do both? Concentrate on rebuilding and keep watch on the Baron. They know me, so I'm thinking you should send some rangers out to check on what his men are up to. Meanwhile, I'll help get this place up and running.
Fine. I'll send some patrols to keep an eye on the Baron's men.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Let me know what you find.